Let's talk about the differences between specific martial arts. So here I am working with Darren, and he and I were having a conversation about how much movement there is in mixed martial arts compared to other arts. And Muay Thai was the subject. He was training for a Muay Thai fight. So we wanted to look at the differences, and we noticed that, Muay Thai, because the time limit is a little bit different in a 3-minute round versus a 5-minute round, you want to get more work done. And the only way you can get that work done is to be a bit more stationary and let your combos pop. Here I am still training him on angles just because I want to give him another scenario that he can take into a fight. But he has a point. You're going to find more movement in mixed martial arts because of the takedown as a primary reason. Now, another reason is because you can get your opponent to overextend and you can counter in the middle. Also, the more they overextend, the more fatigued they become. Another thing that you want to learn to do is take angles for yourself. In other words, you want to learn how to strike while you move. And while you're striking, you're moving to the angle. The other thing you want to do is learn how to turn tight on defensive angles so you can catch the counter at the end. These things are not easy to do, not easy to replicate. What happens in training sometimes, one person will attempt to create these angles, the other person will act like the bull in the china shop. But the problem is that they get lost in the drill. And so then it just turns into random sparring, and so you don't actually get the skills. So the best way to do it is have one person strike while moving a lot, and the other person spending more time moving and countering at the end. Doesn't matter the level of the combo. Just he has to be in that state, work that mindset.
Get in and get out, Denver. He tries to close the distance, then smash it. But don't stay in. Don't stay in deliberately. Only take it when he's controlling that range. Then you close the distance. There you go. He's giving you no choice now, right? He's giving you no choice. Keep it long distance. And pay attention to when you're turning him, because when you turn him, he creates a lot of openings, so don't turn too fast. Make sure when you turn that you're watching his center, because you see how everything opens up.
Another way you can train is to take the mitts or the pads and put them in the hands of a person who naturally moves. So Ace Hill is a fighter that always has a lot of movement. It's just what he came with when he came from his boxing days. So you just give him the mitts and the pads, and you just create a lot of turning angles. You'll notice that boxing uses a lot more turns than most other arts. It's okay as a drill to learn, especially when you're learning to track your opponent. So you're just training your eyes. You're not spending a lot of time putting in all your defensive and offensive options. You're just learning to develop the skill first, and then you'll correct your technique as you go along, as you get the footwork down, as you get the required movement, and you get the feel, the weight change, the shift. Once you get that, then you can start talking about which particular tactics you want to use in terms of how to hurt your opponent or what to take advantage of and what to look out for. So here, I'm working with Derek, and we're just working around the ring. The biggest thing that I was trying to teach Derek was to keep his distance after he throws strikes, and especially on the circle. We wanted him to be in control of the perimeter. And if you notice in the background, these rings come in different sizes. The one I'm in is a mid-size. There's actually a couple rings back there that are bigger than that. And just teaching him how to turn the corner, based on his own body position and based on his own footwork, so that he's aware of where the attacks come from.